Hi, I am Yiannis Laouris, and I will be facilitating a structured democratic dialogue for our MARINA project. We have prepared this video to help you participate. This process will serve two purposes. We know that many of you want to understand more about how SDD works. So this will be your first acquaintance with the methodology. But please remember that we prefer to conduct dialogues with all stakeholders in one room, interacting face to face. So this dialogue, which we will conduct partly asynchronously and partly synchronously with everyone online, is not the best way to conduct a dialogue. But it works pretty well, and it will give you a good idea about the process. Now, a dialogue should always have a purpose. In our case, the purpose is to find ways in which responsible research innovation will add value to our work in our respective organizations. We conduct a dialogue because we need ideas. We need answers to this challenge. Therefore, the first important thing when planning an SDD is to formulate a good question to help us collect responses. We call it the triggering question. For this SDD, the triggering question is: what actions should we take in the framework of MARINA to effectively embed RRI in our daily work in our organization? Each one of you should read the materials, understand what is RRI, and come up with 2 or 3 or more good ideas. When you are ready, we want you to formulate your suggestion for each action as a single sentence. Please note this carefully. Each suggestion, each single sentence should be just one idea. Try to be precise and short. It is like the title of your idea. Later, you will be expected to expand on your suggestions and write at least 2 paragraphs to explain it. We also want you to record a short video clip of 1 to 2 minutes to explain your idea. The video is very important because it will help others see you, listen to you, and really feel what you are talking about. Because we are not all in the same room, the video becomes even more important to connect people with ideas. Now, let's talk a little bit about the technologies we will be using. First of all, you need to go to the Apple or the Google Store and download Idea Prism. This free application allows you to submit your suggestions. We have already created the dialogue with the name MARINA Partners Training SDD inside Idea Prism. And we have sent invitations to you by email. You will have to create an account. Then you should choose News, Invitations, and accept the invitation. The dialogue will then appear under Joint Dialogues. You can now enter your ideas. You simply click the Add Idea button and follow the instructions. First, you type the title of your idea, then add some text for clarification, and then shoot a short video clip explaining as good as you can your idea. Make sure you hold the camera still and you are standing somewhere with good light in front of you. The orientation of the camera should be landscape. Now let me remind you of our deadlines. From now until Sunday, September the 18th, everyone should submit at least 3 suggestions. In parallel to adding your ideas, you should study other people's ideas and explanations and ask them questions or request additional clarifications. For example, if an idea seems to have the same meaning with another, you can suggest the merging of those ideas. Likewise, if an idea does not respond to the triggering question, you can suggest its deletion. Here is the screen with your options. The first button allows you to inform the author of his or her idea that it's identical to someone else's idea, or it is included, or it includes someone else's idea. The second button informs the author that you do not understand his or her suggestion. You want more explanations, more clarifications. The third button allows you to ask specific questions. And the fourth button informs the author that you think his idea is not an answer to the triggering question and should be removed. On the 20th of September, we will all connect online using Adobe Connect. You will receive an invitation to join the meeting. During that session, we will use a software called Cogniscope to help us to find ideas that have similarities between them, and we will put them in the same categories. We will need about 3 hours to complete that phase. At the end of that online session, I will ask you to choose 5 ideas out of all of them that you feel are the most important in terms of achieving our triggering questions goal. In the following days, we will ask you to go through each idea and score it from 1 to 5 for its impact, its feasibility, its desirability, and its probability of happening without intervention. Don't worry about remembering everything now. We will talk about all this again during our online sessions. Now, 2 days later, this means you only have 2 days in between to ask questions and do other things. That is on the 22nd of September, we will meet again through Adobe Connect to conduct the final and most important phase of our SDD. We call it the mapping phase. In this phase, we will require a couple of hours. We will be asking you to decide whether one idea influences another. We will have a lot of discussion and debate before taking a vote. The end result will be an influence map. This influence map will reflect the consensus of all participants on the influences of one idea on another. Some ideas will end up at the root of the map. These ideas will be the ones that the group consents to work on. So I'm looking forward to your ideas. So remember, your first task is to download Idea Prism and enter your ideas in it. Contact us for any support and any questions you might have.